If you all didn't hear, um, the opening for the night, it's a bop, as Stephanie would say.
Never too much, never too much.
This is a song that there's a caveat, a very huge caveat. In my opinion, this is a shoo-in song if it's executed correctly, because it's such a feel-good song written by, in my opinion, arguably one of the greatest voices of all time, through any genre, R&B, soul, and just any, like, it's Luther is the voice, y'all. He's like Whitney. He's the voice. It's who me and Stephanie grew up on. Our parents introduced us to him at a very young, probably from birth. And to come, Mr. Kolby Cordell came in with Never Too Much, Never Too Much, Never Too Much by the Luther Vandross. And Luther is hallowed ground for me. And I'm sure he is for Stephanie too, because it's all about execution. You can't do too much. But if you're going to do something, in my opinion, Stephanie, you're going to do what Kolby did. I thought the execution was PhD. I put nice runs, nice making it your own, nice change of melody and rhythms. Did you see that? Like, he even changed rhythms. And it's a Luther song. So you're already going to get runs. You're already going to get flawless melody. You're always going to get a song that you immediately start bopping to. That's why we call it a bop. And I said, you're always going to get syncopations. But Kolby found a way to, what's the word, Stephanie, when you take something apart?
Deconstruct.
Deconstruct Never Too Much, which is one of Luther's biggest songs, to rebuild it back up to me, which has been one of the strongest auditions of this season. Look how he worked the crowd too. Like, you love this guy. You loved his you loved his backstory. You loved, like, he's like, I'm a dad. I'm just trying to do this. This is for my kid. I said, Kolby is a star. The fact that this dude is just, a regular working dude trying to take care of his kid. Like, I'm just like, dude, you should be singing. Yes. I said the fact that wasn't a 4-chair term was dumb. And yeah, I said it. I said it. I'm gonna call out the folks. I'm calling out coaches this podcast. Maybe y'all, I'm tired. I'm short-tempered. I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm gonna call out, y'all. I've been going nonstop, but that's just life be life. And I said it's crazy. But I don't think he should have picked John. And I think I'm going to save that for the Patreon. Please check out our Patreon for $5 a month. Just $5. We give you more bonus, a lot of the time more salacious or juicy content.
Not salacious.
It's a big word today. And I'm just, I'm trying to get my energy up, y'all, because it's a big week for me. But Stephanie, I could go on about Kolby. I can't wait to hear what you said, because I know when that drops, Stephanie, that's one of those intros, right? When that thing drops, I know Stephanie was like, oh, he's singing Luther with an F.
With an F. Yeah, I was going to find you and we was going to throw hands. I was going to throw hands if you didn't like this audition, because I know.
My goodness.
Well, but I know how particular you can be with Luther. Exactly. Right? Exactly. But we was going to have to throw hands, because what I thought what Kolby did was brilliant. This would have been an instant button press for me. Yeah. He wouldn't have had this. I would have heard one note out of his mouth and I would have been like, bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I can't stop. I can't help. Can't help. And you're right. As soon as you hear the intro, doom, 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 it's like,
yeah, you're like,
But this song, you have to be a skilled artist in order
It's
to
a
pull off the
hard
song for multiple reasons.
Yes,
The
Stephanie.
first reason is that it's because it's an up tempo and it don't quit. And there's a lot of words. So in order to be able to get out all of those words, you have to have breath support, and you have to plan what you're going to do. And I really love the fact that Kolby, it felt like he planned where he was going to do some melodic choices, where he was going to do some rhythmic choices that are different than the original, where he was going to do some runs that were absolutely brilliant. And I love that John did point out how he heard like the gospel inflections of that Kolby was doing within the song, which is different than, like John referenced, than what a Luther does, because Luther is more of like a silky kind of singer. And I loved hearing the growl in Kolby's voice as he was doing this song, and his stage presence was off the charts, which with an up-tempo, you have to have some kind of stage presence as well. This was a incredible opening number, and I was so pulling for him from his B-roll, because he just seemed like such a great guy that when he opened up his mouth and he started to sing, I was like, this is the R&B goodness, more R&B goodness, because we've had some R&B goodness already this season from some of our male artists. But I was like, I can never have too much. I can never have too much of that particular sound. And I was so happy that Kolby delivered.
You know what? I'll ask you that question on the Patreon. Y'all check out that Patreon. Okay. I have a question for you.
Okay.
1 month, $5 a month. Okay.
$5
awesome.
a month.
All right. So super start, but y'all know how The Voice does things. We
did kind of. I'm sorry, but we did reference it a little bit, but I want to make it clear. So John and Michael turned for Kolby, and Kolby ended up going with John Legend.
Adam and Kelsea, like, really?
Anyway, was y'all speakers not on?